Howdy friends, and welcome back to Toy Box Nostalgia. I am Douglas, and in this video we're going to be unboxing the 2022 NECA Nickelodeon Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles VHS tape. Actually, I already got you with the VHS tape joke, didn't I? This is actually Usagi Yojimbo. Action figure, looks amazing. You know me, I love rabbits. If you're new to Toy Box Nostalgia and you'd love to see more content like this show up in your newsfeed, please consider hitting the subscribe button. It would really help out the channel. If you like the content of the video, please consider hitting the thumbs up button. Drop a comment below letting me know what you think of this action figure. Thank you so much for watching, my friends. I'll catch you after the break. So for those of you who may be unfamiliar with the background of Usagi Yojimbo, let's begin with Usagi. Now this is the Japanese word for rabbit. The name Yojimbo, however, comes from the 1961 kick-ass black and white samurai movie after the same name that lent inspiration to Miyamoto's creator, Stan Sakai. Usagi Yojimbo is one of the longest-running independent serialized comic book series in existence, running from 1987 until today, the filming of this unboxing video, in 2023. The books take place in feudal Japan, but all humans have been replaced with anthropomorphized animals. In fact, despite Miyamoto's blue eyes, he kind of looks like he's based off of the Czech Frosty breed of rabbit to me. The story's protagonist, Miyamoto Usagi, is a wandering, traveling Ronin samurai who works as kind of a bodyguard contractor for money. Miyamoto obtained his daisho, or pair of samurai swords, one large katana named Willow Branch, and one small wakizashi named Young Willow, after winning a tournament held at a kendo school where he fought Kenichi. Now Kenichi was considered the top student at the time, but lost to Miyamoto in a fencing battle. Now we cannot talk about Miyamoto Usagi without at least mentioning the cute tiny green dinosaurs called Tokage that appear in Usagi Yojimbo. Tokage roamed free in Miyamoto's fictional world in feudal Japan. Miyamoto befriended a Tokage and named him Spot, who joined Miyamoto on some of his journeys. Miyamoto's first crossover with the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles cartoon from 1987 was in Season 3, Episode 32, called Usagi Yojimbo. He then later appears again in Usagi Come Home in the same season, but Episode 34 just 2 episodes away. So here we have it, friends. This is it. This is the time. Let's do this. Look at this amazing box. Look at this amazing artwork. This is fantastic. So cool. Love the VHS box. Everything about this NECA, so good. Look at the beautiful painting on the front. That's bananas. It's so beautiful, right? First of all, it's super high gloss, insanely vibrant colors. These boxes, I can't throw them away. I just want the action figure inside, but damn, man, these boxes are nice. So we have the same flap here with an awesome toy photograph here on the left. Amazing window here showing the figure and all of the accessories that come with the action figure. So cool, so vibrant, so wonderful, right? And the sides are blue here, kind of like a baby blue here. The title of this VHS tape, well, action figure VHS box, is The Tale of Usagi Yojimbo. Here we have NECA written like FHE. We have it again here on the side. It's really cool. Love that. And instead of VHS, we have VOL number 8 for volume number 8. This must have been the 8th figure to come out in one of these nice deluxe boxes here. Super vibrant colors here for the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles logo. On the back here, I'm going to zoom in here. You can read about one of the stories that happens with Usagi Yojimbo in the 1987 TMNT series. I don't know. Take a look at the background. Does that look familiar to you? Right? That must be the NECA Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles sewer layer that they had showed off at SDCC 2023, which I believe is supposed to go on pre-order August 17th of 2023, which is really soon. I don't know. It's really expensive though. It's like $300 per section, but I think it comes with a lot of accessories, including things that go on the wall, like the stop signs, the mirrors, and the images and stuff. And I think it also comes with furniture. Right, as of right now, I don't think there's any way to buy furniture for this action figure line. But take a look at this painting right here. Absolutely amazing. That's incredible. Look at the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and their street clothes here. Oh, it just looks so cool. These were also announced by NECA at SDCC. If you take a look at Pixel Dan, he actually got like a behind-the-scenes tour with an employee from NECA who showed these, and they look fantastic. I'm super excited to get my hands on those. But okay, let's flip it over to the bottom, because this is the important stuff here, right? These are the credits here for everything that we see. So we have sculpt and fabrication, director, paint, prototypes, and here we go, photography, Steven Mazurek. So Steven, take a look at this photo. Love this photo. This photo is amazing, right? Again, you could just tell the background is definitely from that diorama that they're going to put up for pre-order. That's super cool. We also see who gets credit for the illustrations on the box here, Aaron Hazori and Dan Elson. So Aaron and Dan created these beautiful illustrations here for the packaging. Kick-ass job. Everyone that works at NECA, thank you so much for making this. Here we have a list of accessories. Now this would have been really helpful to have read on the April O'Neil unboxing video, so I would have remembered Aunt Aggie's picture. Anyways, we have a hat, a cloak, a tokage. Oh, we have a tokage. A katana, a wakizashi, a katar, a kunai, and interchangeable heads, ears, and hands. So that's kind of neat. I didn't know the ears are interchangeable. I knew the hands were and the heads were, but if the ears are, that's even extra special, right? Super cool. Here's the barcode in case you need it for some odd reason. And that's it. I'm going to open this the same exact way as we did April O'Neil in our last video. Just going to cut it right here. And we're going to flip this open and slide everything out right side up. So nothing spills. I don't think anything will spill, but just in case. And there we have it. Look at it. Oh, so cool. Oh, you guys. Oh, this is so cool. So, first of all, the packaging, right? Obviously, we have this plastic. Looks like we have extras here. Silicone gel here. Kind of nice. But this is the same diorama image that came with April O'Neil. Again, I feel like if you didn't have a diorama, you could probably stand these all up together and maybe make one and just use a very low f-stop and just kind of blur it all out. It may work. I don't know. I haven't tried it yet. Getting over to the good stuff here. Just the good stuff. I'm going to do something extra spectacular for you guys right here because I hate that sound. Okay, so let's take a look at the action figure first, because this is absolutely beautiful, right? Look, he's dressed up like a samurai. Really cool, right? Is this a kimono or a gi? I honestly don't know. Are these hakama pants? I honestly don't know. I don't know much about this stuff. I used to when I was a teenager. I really liked samurai a lot. I don't know. I was just thought that they were super interesting. But, yeah, okay, so let's start with paint application. So, looking at this very closely, you can see that the paint is absolutely atrocious. Like, I don't understand how NECA gets it so perfect. Everything is perfect. I don't see a single flaw looking at this. How do they do that? How is it so perfect? It's amazing. Looking at articulation, looks like we have our head on a typical ball joint. Yep. And the neck is also on a ball joint. That's really cool. And you can see the socket right there. Kind of nice. There we go. Easy to get back in, right? Now let's check the ears. The ears, they do actually come out, so you can actually swap them out for these ears, I'm guessing, that are kind of down. And I'm guessing these down ears are used for the hat. So let's go ahead and try that there. Say you want to have the hat with this face right here. See, here's this nice little hat. Look at that. That's awesome, isn't it? It's really cool. I like that a lot. Anyways, okay, so we did the head and the neck. Let's do the arms. Arms go up and they swivel. Very nice. The gi or the kimono does not inhibit like pretty much whatsoever as long as you just turn the arm upwards. It feels like it's made out of soft rubber or vinyl. That's really awesome. The elbow has a single joint that goes up and down and swivels. Awesome. The hand swivels and has a rocker on it also. Let's check out the... Is there any type of ab crunch? Yeah, I could kind of feel it in there. You can definitely see it. There we go. As you lift it up, you can see it. There's definitely an ab crunch there. It kind of looks like it's a ball joint to me. I don't want to take it out, but let's remove the hat for now because it seems like it's going to fall off. The belt here is made out of the same vinyl or rubber as the gi or the kimono. Is it a kimono? I don't know. And the legs go up nicely, so we can do like a kick, like a samurai kicking pose like this. It's kind of nice, right? The knee swivels, very nice, and it has a rocker, and then the foot has the same rocker slash swivel weird angle thing like the Masterverse figures that I have. Action figures, kind of like the same. So both arms and both legs are all the same. That is the articulation, my friends. That was quick. Very nice. As far as the articulation goes, I'm very happy with it just because whenever you make action figures that, you know, have a lot of thick clothes on like this, like very large things, you know, on their body, it tends to inhibit the articulation, but they did a great job with this. I'm very happy with this. So as far as the accessories go, we have Tokage. This is Spot. How cute Spot is. Okay, so let's take a look at the eyes. Let's just show you an example of NECA's paint, their paint application. Like, look at this. I think this is as close as we could get right there. How is that not flawless? That is, how do they do that? Next we have extra hands. Let's take a look at some of these extra hands here. We have a gripping hand, probably for samurai sword, a fist, another fist, and another gripping hand. So the hands that came on him are kind of like these hands, where it's like kind of relaxed but open. You can see here he's kind of like, you know, using the force. I'm just kidding. All right. I don't even know what the force is, to be honest with you. Is it gravity? All right, so here is the scabbards that he wears on his side. And the way you put them on, I think, is with this band right here. This band kind of like wraps around Miyamoto's waist. Put your arms up. Put your arms in the air where we can see them. You see? And then it like kind of hides underneath here. There we go. And then we just slap these inside here. I kind of like the Playmates version a little better where it was actually attached to them. But yeah, I think that's how that goes, just like that. Which is kind of nice. I like that. Then we have the two swords here. We have the katana and the wakizashi, which I think, if you actually think about it, how short Miyamoto is, I feel like this is a wakizashi and this is probably more of like a tanto. And I think the classification of these weapons, those names, they go by length in centimeters. So I'm not 100% sure. That's what I always just assumed that he was using. I didn't really assume he was using a full-size katana just because, you know, he's a little rabbit, right? So let's go ahead and put these. The longer one goes on the bottom, and the wakizashi or tanto goes up here on the top. Look at this action figure. It's so cool looking. All right. Two more weapons here. This looks like, I don't know what this is called. It probably says on the accessories portion of the box. I don't know which one of those two words this was. But this is like that cool Playmates weapon that came on the weapons rack and stuff when you bought the original action figures, like back in the 80s. But this is like HD version, and it's painted so well. Here is a throwing knife, it looks like, which also has a loop on it, so you could probably use it for like climbing. Like if you put some nylon rope on it, throw it up high into a tree. I don't know. Let's take a look at the extra head. We had two heads with this, right? That's kind of normal now with NECA, right? To get extra heads. So he's got that really cool, I don't know if it's a scar or an eyebrow. I always assumed it was a scar. The one thing is kind of goofy about Miyamoto is like he has a dog nose. And if you look at the profile, he kind of looks like a dog. Like, see that? Or like a bear's nose or something. It's not really like a rabbit's nose. I feel like the drawings in the comic book look a lot more like rabbits. When they show the profile, it's kind of like straight down. The nose just goes kind of tapers straight down rather than having a snoot that comes out. You know, it's mandibles. I don't even know what the hell that's called. But the eyes are super cool. Like, it's like an off-white cream color for the eyeball itself, and then the iris is blue. It's a little bit darker than the actual kimono or gi, and it's just, Christ, it looks so good. Man, these look so good. If you look up close to this, you can see like individual furs that are sculpted into both heads and the hands. See the furs in the hands right there? That's amazing. And then the paint, right? So the paint's typical as far as like the NECA TMNT toy line goes, you know, for the cartoon, where you have like the darker paint application on the back. As you see here, it's darker painted here and lighter on the front. It's not that same way with the head or with the pants. The pants are just like a solid matte black. By the way, just like everything NECA with the TMNT Toon cartoon toy line, it's just all straight up matte finish, you know. It has to be matte finish. It's classy. These are for adults, right? I think they're for adults. I mean, how the hell would a kid buy one of these if they don't sell them in stores? That's a different topic. Taking a look at this really awesome hat right here. Look at the paint application on there, man. That is awesome. Look at the details in the sculpt, even on the inside. Look at that. This is some sort of like really soft rubber, I think. Yeah, it feels like soft rubber. I really don't want to break it. Look at that. Look at that. How cool is that? It's flawless. Like, here, okay, let's take a look at the feet. The feet actually have individual furs sculpted into the feet, into the toes. And then the paint application of the sandals is perfect. I don't know what the hell else to say about this stuff, man. Like, I'm very excited about it. So here's the cloak that he comes with. There's no wire in it that I can feel. Whoa, no, I'm wrong. There's a wire, I feel it in the hood here. So you could probably bend this part. But I don't know which way is better. I kind of like having Usagi Yojimbo in the, Miyamoto in the samurai outfit, you know, instead of like this Star Wars looking one. But he does have the Force hands on, so maybe we could pose him, you know, as some sort of evil emperor choking Leonardo from some sort of weird gravity-powered telekinesis called the Force. Look at that. Okay, so that's really cool. I like that. That's nice. Can it, like, come down? Kind of like the evil emperor? Yeah. Alright, so, and then we can, you know, let's just go ahead and Star Wars the shit out of this, because how long is it going to be before Disney buys Nickelodeon, right? I mean, it's going to happen. Disney's buying everything. Okay, so this kind of pain in the ass. Get down here. Another reason why the Playmates version of the 2012 Usagi Yojimbo scabbards being attached to the body is a good idea. But yeah, see? There we go. There. Now he's casting the Force on someone. His weird cloak. Anyways, cool. Let's take a look at him real fast next to Leonardo. So you can see like kind of like a size comparison here. You know, obviously he's shorter than Leonardo. Let me pull down the hood here so you can see a little better. Obviously he's shorter in the show, and that's right. That makes sense, right? And yeah, I think the scale-wise, I think it's really good. Spoiler alert, in the next unboxing video, we're going to be unboxing the Donatello portable portal generator doohickey thing, and we're going to set it up here in our diorama so we can get some great shots of Usagi Yojimbo coming through and greeting the turtles. Hopefully I can find 3 pizzas for Michelangelo to hold on his hands and on his head, waiting for his friend, his little rabbit friend, to come through the portal. Like, it's beautiful, right? Absolutely beautiful, so faithful to the cartoon version of Miyamoto Usagi. It's perfect. I'm honestly taken aback by the articulation, but the art and everything about it. I initially didn't like this right here, but now I really do, just because it's almost, I know it sounds weird, it's almost kind of realistic, but at the same time, it's easy to maneuver when you're taking the toy photos. I did take some toy photos of this already, so let's just cut to those. So to create this video, I used some internet resources. I used Wikipedia and I also used YouTube. And while I was browsing on YouTube for information about Miyamoto or Usagi Yojimbo or Stan Sakai, I stumbled across a really awesome video of Stan Sakai penciling and inking a picture of Usagi Yojimbo. And, well, it was like a cover of Usagi Yojimbo. And that inspired me a lot to draw pictures, so I decided to try to draw my own. But something you may not know about me is that my imagination, when it comes to drawing and artwork, is host to a symbiote. So unfortunately, I drew carnageized Usagi Yojimbo. It's 11 by 14, I just used Japanese ink and pencil. It was a lot of fun, it was really cool. I tried to make the tendrils look a lot like Tokage. I thought that would be a good idea. Anyway, it was a lot of fun. And speaking of fun, I've been having a blast with this channel. Thank you so much for all of the subscriptions. That's huge. We went from 8 to I think 128 in around 28 days, it says. Thank you so much. That's really awesome. You know, I'm having fun here. I'm having a blast, right? If you're new to Toy Box Nostalgia, you'd love to see video content like this show up in your newsfeed, please consider hitting that subscribe button and join the 128-ish folks who already have. If you like the content of the video, please consider hitting the thumbs up button. It really helps out the channel. And drop a comment below letting me know what you think of this action figure in this video. I had a lot of fun doing this. This is awesome. And I can't wait to take more toy photo images, more serious toy photo images with this action figure along with the turtles, and now we have April O'Neil. So we kind of have a good group. We have a lot to go though. There's a huge pile behind me, but we got a good group going. Thank you so much again for watching. Remember, keep on rocking in the toy world, and collect and shoot, my friends.